Show your support at anchor.fm/Foundation Kings/support. Once you become a member, you will receive merchandise in support of the foundation. Let's talk about it. The foundation. The foundation. The foundation.
We're gonna start off with the country, man, because the country's in they pissed off at our dear sister, Miss Jill Scott. I even heard a commentator, a sister who has a anchor spot on a major network go in. I was like, a sister going in on Jill Scott, for the national anthem? Yeah, she was talking about how dare you, talk about the anthem, it's patriotic, and you're dividing the country. And I stepped back, I said, oh my goodness. I said, this woman has a major position at a major network, and she didn't figure out that the original anthem was written by a slaveholder, and that the version that we're singing is a condensed version of the original. I mean, clearly, she should have that much knowledge of that.
No, man, no, bro, because that's the reason why they cut the national anthem short, so you can't hear about the tyranny.
Yeah, the tyranny and what else? And the slaves and the niggas with a whole know their place. Will be dead. Kill their ass. They try to leave. So so to the sister, who going in on our Queen Jill Squad about the anthem, need to do your research, do your homework. There are two stanzas I think that we sing, right? But it's 4 in the original, and and of course, it does have a line in there about the slaves, holding them in check or whatever. So I'm like, man, this sister couldn't have possibly known this to be going in on Jill. So let's see what makes Jill's, version so controversial. Or let me look at let me read it out loud to you. I'm not going to sing it. It's "Oh say, can you see by the blood in the streets? This place doesn't smile on you, colored child, whose blood built this land with sweat in their hands, but will die in this place in your memory erased." Now check this out. "Oh say, does the truth hold any weight?" Yeah, it does. "This is not the land of the free, but the home of the slaves." Now she condensed it, but the anchor who was going in on Jill, she brought it out like, how dare you? You make all this money and you're rich and you're this and that, and how dare you speak on this? Basically, like, so what? She supposed to take the Morgan approach?
Man,
is that what she supposed to do? Just don't talk about it. You supposed to turn her. So just because you're successful, you just supposed to ignore the majority of your brothers and sisters that's going through hell. Is that what you're basically saying?
Oh yeah, hey man, you hit now. Ding 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 ding. Man, that's the nail on the coffin. Nail on the coffin. But see, that's what's been going on for so many years in our community. The ones who get a little bit of money, success, and power and stuff, and then they just forget about everything that's been going on and what they're seeing in their lifetime. And and then once you start telling the truth, they don't like you no more. Once you tell the truth, shoot, look, hey, you gotta do Morgan Freeman, man. Don't say nothing. Don't say shit. They're gonna give me the money. because I ain't saying nothing. They're gonna make sure I'm good, and then they're gonna treat you like Bill Cosby. You got your money, but guess what? They still can go ahead and put you in a situation where you broke, and then have a record on you and make it like, okay, yeah, like back in the 60s and 70s, and they were taking all the drugs, the Molly, the ecstasy, you know, which ain't nothing but the old stuff they was taking back in the old days. All that mind altering drugs and stuff, you know, it's just bad when every time you start telling the truth, your own people look at you and want to spit on you. And then they want to say, you here and you able to do what you want to do, and they let you doing this, and now you gonna disrespect your people? No, I'm telling my people the truth. So if I tell you the truth, why is you getting mad?
Yeah.
You know, she probably sitting up there like, and when she got to the crib, and then all of a sudden, do. Somebody knock on her door, it's police, and they say, hey, you look like somebody else, slam her down on the ground, you know, and do everything to it. Man, you know, we just saw this, what was a 60-something-year-old woman get hit, tossed, slammed on her face.
Oh my goodness.
Right for her husband, you know, and then it was wrongly accused, and they still want to put charges on them. How you still gonna put charges on them when you know your officer was in the wrong? That's the problem with us, man. They talking about divided. Yeah, we are divided. Because either you the ones who let it happen, or you the one who step up.
Yeah.
I better be the one to step up. You don't want to keep on letting it happen, you know. Video.
Yeah.
If we never had video, man, you know what? There'd be like millions and millions of us would be destroyed.
Oh yeah, we wouldn't be saying the show now. We wouldn't be here now.
Nope. We'd be a whole bunch of Morgan Freemans, a whole bunch of what was that movie that just came out? Judas. It came out before the Black Messiah.
You're right, Messiah, yeah.
Yeah. You know, we got a bunch of people that every time when something comes, and the only way they want to get over, they talking about, I'm doing this for my people and my family and friends. No, you're doing that for yourself. You don't give a fuck about nobody else, just people, but the people that's gonna help you up and make you look good.
That's it.
Money and success. So fuck all the rest. That's the route y'all should be using. Money and success, fuck all the rest. You know, just like, I'm gonna just give you a good example. Like Cardi B had the big old party for the baby and stuff.
Yeah.
$20 million purse.
Yeah.
You know, 20 million this and all this. Your community, you was raised in a poor community. You should be putting that money back into the system and creating something. But you up there wasting this money, having this big ass, lavish ass party for this baby, and the baby ain't gonna remember that. And then if the baby do remember that, when they come into society and the older they get, and they can't get the way that they was getting back there, what you think they gonna do? Mental illness. It's gonna cause mental illness because she's not used. She's not used to being said no to. She's not used to having everybody kiss up to them. You know, it's just sad, man. As I said, when you tell the truth, shame the devil.
Hey, don't talk about it. Just don't talk about it. And, you know, definitely some big shout out to Jill, man, for not turning her back on her community and still bringing the highlight. You can ball out of control all you want. You know, if you worked hard, you know, you do whatever you want. But at the same time, that don't mean you don't turn a blind eye to what's going on and not address what's going on. And, you know, that's all. You just want to shine and put the spotlight on the cockroaches. You know what I'm saying? And that's all Jill doing. So, you know, like I just don't understand why the anchor would just turn her back and just be like, you know, You make all this money, so you happy, you made it. So what do you complain about? She sees her people going through it. Now she can't save them all, but she can at least shine a light on the situation so that they can wake up. You know.
Yeah.
So yeah, definitely thought that was interesting because all the ultra conservative folks was going in on Jill about how dare you, or some liberal too. I'm like, man, fuck that. It's freedom of speech. Hey, we rock with you, Jill. We rock with you. Got nothing but love, and hey, keep using your First Amendment right, and
hey, look, this is the other thing that if everybody don't remember, Kaepernick was on one knee.
Yeah.
Everybody, all the people who quote unquote did the same thing, talked about him. He disrespect everything. How you gonna be on one knee and this country let you play football, make a lot of money?
Okay. So run, nigga, run, basically, right? You can't say anything. You just got to shut your mouth up and don't talk about it. And we'll continue to reward you. Salute to anyone that take a stand, and use their platform to better the situation, or at least shine a light on it. If they can't better, at least shine a light on the situation. And that's all you can ask for, And like I say, I definitely salute Jill and the sister that shaming Jill. Shame on you. Do your research, because obviously you ain't do it, and you had a major network, and you still don't know what the hell you're talking about. But we here to school you, so definitely holler at us anytime. If you want to talk to us about it, we'll talk about it. We ain't gonna avoid it. You know what I'm saying?
On the dark side.
Yeah, that's why we do this. That's why we do this, so that we can let you guys know. Ink Dropper says people are offended by the truth. Yeah, they are offended by the truth. You know what I'm saying? It just you get rewarded a whole lot better just to entertain motherfuckers and do some clown shit. They'll definitely reward you for that. As long as you keep them entertained and they mind off the issue, you get heavily rewarded. Heavily.
Yeah.
But that's not us. You know what I'm saying? But on to the next topic. Now this one right here is another. We only run our shows once a week, so we don't be on this piece every day to update. So it may be kind of old to everyone else, but we're gonna talk about it. Now, it's a number of angles we're gonna talk about this situation. The first situation is going to be is how to keep your situation in house. Anything you're going through with your significant other, your spouse or partner, even if there's any drama, you deal with it in house. So obviously, with this situation, I'm gonna take this first aspect, which is, what if this was what really happened? Okay, her Keke Palmer and her Darius Jackson, the way this whole situation unfolded, if it folded out and it was in real time and this was what really, they really happened like this, then to me, when she went to that show, the way she did, they must already have fell out by that before she went to the show. I mean the show, the Usher show. Why? Because she went there with the intent on getting on that stage and doing what she do, have a good time, turn up, living it up, and and like she said on her response, if you act up, she gonna link up. So she was already on this bad boy on the linking stage, it looked like to me. And so whatever issues, I don't know what happened in house, that's between y'all, that's y'all business, but it spilled over into social media, which is a major problem. And to me is I get the fact that she's an entertainer, and even if she went up there to entertain and get publicity, I have no issue with that. That's no problem. Especially if they discuss and be like, look, this is what I'm gonna do. Don't take it personal. I'm just trying to get these numbers up. Then because that's the entertainer's life. Entertainers like actors, they do shit that they have to do to get the numbers up, get the bag, whatever. I get that. No problem. But but the way it went down, I don't think it was no conversation. You know what I'm saying? It looked like to me that must have been an argument. You going to motherfucking Usher show, you gonna leave me with motherfucking baby and shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired of this shit, man. I ain't no motherfucking Mr. Mom in this motherfucker. And she went out there, yes, you will. I'm gonna show you. Watch this. I'm gonna show you how we get down. I make the money. Went out there, shake it up, Usher, twirling around, Usher looking back at it like, ooh. But like I said, that's entertainment. You know what I'm saying? They doing what they do. But then they took it to the next level and spilled everything out the public. You know, you should be at home. I don't want my family being represented this way, X, Y, Z. Y'all should, bro. You shouldn't have posted that. You should have kept that in house. You know what I'm saying? Wait till she got home. You know what I'm saying, and then address it. You know, and then this situation would have been a whole lot different. So that's the first aspect I got on. I'll tell you the second aspect I got on it, but I'm gonna let you go in on it first.
Man, my aspect is this. Keke Palmer, that baby, got her body banging now. God damn, that girl body banging. Hey, man. That body banging like a mug. That baby fat. That baby fat, I don't know what it is, but it look damn good. You know, that baby took out all that ugliness that she had. And
pumped her up, huh?
Man, put her on point, boy. Put her on point. Now, my thing about this is it seems to be that's the natural thing now. You know, you get yourself all like you want to, your body right, and you're looking good and everything. And now you're getting more attention that you got before, and it goes to your head, and then you do acts like this with stuff where you revealing basically your ass. You know, you can basically see through the motherfucking dust. You know what I'm saying? You can, you know, and then on top of it, you know, she been out there like all the niggas who didn't want to go get it. Now look at me. Now, you see I got a fat ass now. Yeah, and all my acne, my skin look better. I mean, the baby just took off all her impurities and came right on out. Like, it was all it came right out of the placenta. That placenta probably had bumps on it, and it was scrawny. It had no power to it. It had no shape, and it just gave her some that back like that loop dance. She got that loop body now. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, she got on a hit list of all the niggas that turned her down. Now that's something that some people didn't think about too. She said all them guys who didn't want to be with her, didn't want to touch her, want to do her stuff. Now look at me now. Look how I look now. How you like me now? You know, I'm surprised, man. You know, but hey, she got the attention that she wanted. I thought she was a pretty woman, sister. Anyway, you know, even if she had acne, even though she didn't have really no booty and all that, you know, but you know, you just gotta say, wow, now you're gonna do stuff like this. You know, you weren't doing stuff like this before. Why are you doing stuff like this now? It's just, to me, it's mind blowing, man. You want to go ahead and now you want to show your real sexuality towards all the guys and shit who said, nigga, you can't get it now. I'm saying, look how good I look now. I look just like that ice cream, that Klondike bar. I know you want to lick it and kiss it. Come on over here, kiss it, baby. Hey, that's her, man.
Hey,
she let it go, dog. She let it go. To me, it was scandalous. That was kind of scandalous, but you know.
Yeah, and some folks even bring the aspect of, you know, that's how he met her. You know what I'm saying? She was doing that when he met her. But you know, I'm like, okay, I get both aspects. That he wanted a family, he wanted to make her to a family woman now, and you know, she's trying to live it up. So, you know, the problem is when you haven't invested properly, meaning you haven't put a ring on it. You know what I'm saying? You can't really call no shots. You know, so she's free to do it until you get the ring on it. You know, she can do whatever you want to do.
Yep.
And baby or not. So that's that. But the other aspect I had with this is maybe this could have been a publicity stunt to begin with. Because as you notice that, once they did a little back and forth thing, she did the merchandising thing. Like I'm mom, or whatever, I'm a mom or whatever the damn slogan she was doing. And I'm pretty sure they're flying off the Amazon account or website or whatever. I'm pretty sure she's moving, especially with the body, going through the maturity that is going through after having a baby. She capitalizing off of it. So I look at it as she's probably doing this on almost as a publicity. They could be sitting back laughing the whole time. Popping a bottle. You know what I'm saying? And breaking in them dollars too. So I'm hoping it's more the publicity stunt than an actual her just going on, setting an example. Because she also got to keep in mind she's still a role model. You know what I'm saying? So you're gonna still set the example for young ladies to be like, get your baby and still do you. You know what I'm saying? That's the last message you need to say. You need to say it. You go ultimately set that baby up for failure. You know what I'm saying? Because when you say your daddy ain't shit, blah blah blah, because that's how it be. Ultimately you really just want to live it up. I mean,
well, preach. Well, preach.
So you got to be careful. I get it. If you're trying to get the bag, hey, get your bag. I get it. That's she probably taking the Charles Barkley route. I ain't a role model. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting my bread. And sometimes it be like that, but it's just it's just ugly. And the only thing I had to say to homeboy, you know what I'm saying, that's dating her, that the baby dad. Like, look, dude, as long as you ain't got no cold sore, you good, because she's like, hold up, man, you can disclose my medical shit. But
oh my goodness. That's just funny as fuck, nigga.
Or another angle could be that, in the TLC movie, Keke Palmer played Chili. You know what I'm saying? So, Chili and Usher had a thing back in the day, right? Before Chili abruptly took a stage left, like, I'm out of this shit. She went abruptly, I'm out of this situation.
It's called entertainment, baby. Entertainment only. Entertainment only.
That's it, man. And we ain't ran that thing as far as we could take it, and not gonna waste no more time on that.
Yeah, man. That mug is sitting on your shoulder now, baby.
Oh yeah.
It's sitting on your shoulder. I'm looking at that picture.
Hey, that's because the baby.
That baby fat, baby. That's
baby
baby
put that
fat.
on my shoulder. Baby put on my shoulder. You know what I'm saying?
That's a baby.
Now, I'm gonna go to the next story, man. On to the next story. Now, this kid right here, man, son of the legendary quarterback John Kitna. His name is Jalen Kitna. Well, he got in some trouble last year when it was an exchange of emails or texts that he sent that had underage men or women. They kind of left it kind of ambiguous. So, but it was enough for him to get a charge, for child pornography. You know what I'm saying? And of course, they went back and forth and went to court, and he, accepted a plea deal to avoid, to be on the sex offender list. So, so I'm like, well, damn, how do you pull that off? You know what I'm saying? You got underage, kids, or let's just say kids on your phone, and they charge you for 5 counts of child pornography, and you somehow beat this shit, Max, with a plea deal, and you able to transfer and go to another school?
Yeah,
the clean slate.
And I'm gonna go play football too. But again,
that shit don't sit right. That shit don't sit right at all.
Hey, it sit right to me. Hey, remember Jill Scott song?
Oh yeah, well.
The blood blood of the slave, baby. The blood of the slave.
This right here.
It just, man, people just don't realize this stuff always happens. You know, they get to sweep that stuff up under the rug, man, and then later on, then they get caught doing the same thing or something just as bad, and then all of a sudden, everybody want to have a problem with it. You know, shit. You know, hey, look, bro, why are you watching kiddie porn? Nigga, you got grown-ups. Watch grown-up porn. Oh, yeah, Map. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Map, baby. That's it.
It ain't funny, but
man, it's the truth.
You gonna have this logo on your football jersey.
He gonna have it around his wrist. Around his wrist, he's gonna have a wrist. So when he throw the ball, you gonna see it like
every damn time. You get to wear this symbol everywhere you go.
Ooh,
or go to jail.
Man, that guy got away. He got away. Scott clean, baby. Scott clean. You know, we done seen so many other people been in jail and get the sex offender where they ain't gonna be able to go nowhere or do anything because shit, kids everywhere. I mean, you're a sex offender today, man. To me, it's hard for you to do anything because kids are everywhere. You know, schools here.
You can't set a hot dog stand. You can't set a hot dog stand and tell a hot dog either.
Man, hey, you at the mall?
Sir, can I get a foot long?
Man, you know.
Take my business card.
Man, you know. It's sad, man. But, you know, only in America, baby. Only in America. Well, wait a minute.
I don't know the Dalai Lama. Remember the Dalai Lama?
Yeah. We got to think about that too, because what? They just passed a bill here. It's talking about people can get married now at 18 without having permission of the parents and everything. So, you know, you got to think about it before, man. These we was like arranged marriage, you know, with little kids. Grown men was raised to a little kid's marriage, you know. And in a lot of countries, if you think about it too, you know, they have like little kids and wives and stuff. It's to me, it's just sick, man.
Yeah.
All the way. Cause man, look, if they 18, 19, 20, 21, all that.
Adult.
Like, that's adult.
Well, young adult.
Yeah. When you start talking about 13, 14,
11,
16,
12.
Yeah, oh man, come on, man.
That's called mental illness.
Yeah, I don't care if her body banging. You just don't do that, man.
That's a child.
Yeah, and all you're gonna do is mess up their head. You know, sex mess up a lot of stuff. Let's be honest, man. Sex mess up a lot of stuff if you're not able to
handle it mentally.
Yeah, mentally,
yeah.
Yeah. You know, every moment you're thinking about it like Adidas. All day I would dream about sex.
That's it. That's it. All day.
All day I dream about sex. Yeah. But yeah, this right here is another way of what you call that a slap on the hand for
because your daddy and shelled out a lot of damn dollars.
Yeah. That's all. And women, let's make it another thing. A legacy. This is what it's called, a legacy right here. You know, you get in there, you get to do what you want to do, and because it's a legacy. You know.
Well, you know, his dad played in the NFL. He was a great alum, and you know, the woman, you know, the girl, like she was 18. Look at her. Look at the body. Look at her. They got the picture all up at the damn court. Look at her.
Oh man, hey,
those are 38 double D's.
No, hey, ain't got nothing. Just got nipples. Look at her.
Look at her. You know what I'm saying? Woody
That's
Allen.
how we like her.
Woody Allen would approve. Like Kevin Spacey will approve, you know. But you know, nah, you know, and like you just said earlier, you know, only thing it's gonna do is when a person get away with some shit like that, they just say, you know what, I can do this shit again. I'm gonna be a little bit more elaborate with it next time, though. You know what I'm saying? Let me call Kels and see what he did, so I don't do what he did.
John Kitna called Kels. Hey,
hello?
Kels.
Yeah, man, you just can't piss on him, man. Just don't piss on him. But
don't do no videos. That's the first thing. Don't do no videos and keep them.
That's the ultimate cocky. Just start filming this shit. That's just too much. The motherfucker just look. He already foul as hell doing it. Then he filming this shit. Yeah, this is no better. You know what I'm saying? If you know, because they kept it kind of ambiguous. They just said underage. But I'm like, look, y'all motherfuckers charged him with 5 counts of child pornography. It clearly was a child. You know what I'm saying? It clearly was something fucked up for y'all to try.
Baby.
You know what I'm saying? So.
Yeah, man.
So he got a break because he don't have to register as a sex offender. He's not on the pedo list, you know, any sort. So wherever school he transferred to, y'all we'll definitely keep y'all updated just in case he in the campus near you.
Or he's driving by your school, a high school or elementary school.
We drive right by in the middle of high school.
Right in the middle school. Elementary.
That look like you got puberty. Nah.
I like them when they don't shave.
Yeah. On the original.
Man.
You know, we pray that this is the last time we see this cat. You know.
Yeah. I hope his mind better.
Yeah, we hope that he get the help he needs so that he can get some grown up action.
Yeah, Matt.
Get off the maps, nigga. Get off of that shit. Get on the grown shit. Get on the gaps, not the maps. Get on the grown attractive. You know, get on that. Get off of that shit, man. Leave the kids alone. Leave them alone.
Yeah, walk around. What are you talking about, man? You mess with peach fuzz. Go get some hair, some real hair on it.
And his eyes get that serpent look, like how the Dalai Lama look. Like.
And then he stick his tongue out.
On your town. If he doing that shit, y'all might get the guillotine with that money. Ain't no saving him. If he doing all that, ain't no saving him. That dude is ruined. He's done.
Ooh, man.
And more importantly, something must happen to him when he was younger.
Oh man, it might be what's his name got shanked. NASA.
Oh yeah, NASA got shanked up in the joint. The disgraced Michigan State perverted doctor team physician that was busting all the people over. I mean, that seemed to be a thing up in that region, man. University of Michigan had a doctor that was foul as hell, busting, doing prostate exams with Mudge going for routine and physical. What you had you getting a prostate exam for? You down 17 years old.
21.
Then he keep doing it. You check your prostate again.
Yeah.
Motherfucker got his whole motherfucking wrist in your
and then he grabbed me a ball. Like, let me see if you got a hernia.
Oh, he got handy ass, he got finger ass, and he hold your ball. Cough.
Cough, not cough. Cough like you like it. Cough like you like it.
Now. Okay. Now we're gonna bring you back. We're gonna bring you back next month for a follow-up. So it's fucked up, man. No matter how you slice it, man, it is jacked up.
Man. Hey, we thinking about little girls that could have been little boys.
Man.
That kitty porn could have been little boys. Hey, man. This America, man. You never know. Never know, man. It might be in a whole family that been doing stuff like this. You'll never know, man.
Yeah.
Never gonna come out.
It's gonna come out eventually. We definitely gonna have our ears out to the streets when it do. So for right now, we know he in the trash. As of right now, he in the transfer portal. So we'll see where he'll land. You know what I'm saying? We'll see where he'll land.
He's gonna be in Tennessee. No, he was in Florida, Texas.
He originally from the Seattle area, so I'm pretty sure he ended up right back in the Pacific Northwest. So
he was going to Tennessee,
Florida. Tennessee.
West Virginia.
If you're in West Virginia, y'all look out there. You know what I'm saying? Y'all do things differently out there anyway. So
we gonna be in the clouds, man, with the fog. Ain't nobody gonna see you, guys.
Yep. So we definitely praying for, praying for a full mental health recovery.
Yeah.
Hope that his name never surfaces up again over those. But we're gonna definitely roll up out of there, man. We're gonna go to the next topic, man. Now it seems to be that I love to go vacation, especially fishing, going out in the water and everything. But there's a new challenge going on. TikTok always got motherfuckers doing stupid shit where they walking up milk crates, stacking them up, walking up on them, trying to balance themselves. And this one right here is a little deadly, man. I respect nature. I respect nature, especially getting on the boat. Anytime I get on the boat, man, I got my life jacket on. Even though I can swim, you're in unknown territory, man. That's not, being in the water is not your territory. Or we have gills and, fins, but I don't know, Max, it's a challenge going on right now, or it's been going on for quite some time, with somebody on a boat hitting top speed and folks are getting brave enough to flip and jump off of their boat, man, while it's moving.
Man, then we just saw something about the guy on a cruise ship.
Yeah.
And he off, and then never found him. Actually, it was two guys. It was the husband who he didn't jump.
He just fell off. He just kind of hit a wave and flipped over.
Yeah.
Fell off.
See, they don't never think about. Okay, one thing about doing this challenge right here, when you jump into the water, you get an impact to your body. It ain't like everybody keep on thinking that you jumping off because your feet hit first and everything. Nah, bro. Because you're going so fast, most of the time you're going to land on your back. And it's going to cause spasms and, even having back problems from doing that stuff. So this right here is like real dangerous because, you're going that fast and you don't know what's going to be underwater behind you. What if you just flop down and it's a tree that's been down there that's floating or anything? It could be something that you wouldn't know that's down there. Your boat went past it, but you flipping on to there. It's just dangerous, man. Because imagine if you jump and you go back and you don't go back far enough, and then the propeller go to bleed.
Ooh, that's happened too. But they had a number of things that happened from folks breaking their neck because of the impact and from hitting the propeller, and some people even got killed. Up to 4 to 5 people even got killed. I value my life too much, man, to just do some dumb shit and risk it. And it's too many unknowns when you're jumping off, like you say, off a boat when it's going that fast. Anything can happen. You can slip.
Boom, and then you catch that propeller. The propeller, baby. Friday the 13th, baby.
Oh, man.
Ooh.
Smack the dog on water like concrete. They say the impact is like concrete.
Yeah. Yeah, man. That's the reason why when you dive in the water, then you got to make sure you're in a right type of angle with your arms arched and your body so the impact won't so you won't smack your stomach or smack your back. Man, how we used to be up there at the Bruce Park up there swimming and jumping on. I used to jump off the second, third deck and all that stuff. When you jump off the wrong way, you will feel it. Because if you don't jump and your feet don't hit first or your hands and then you go into a certain angle, if your chest, legs, or back hit, man, it's like hitting like you said, like a brick wall, man. And then you just boom, boom. And sometimes a lot of people who end up doing that ended up knocking them out, having concussion.
Impact.
Yeah. So, and then, even like the belly flop. You know how much pressure you put against your chest? Yeah, man. So this right here is dangerous, man. I wish this lead this up to stunt men and stunt women to do for their action movies. But just to be out there doing this, trying to get likes and trying to be noticed and all that. Yeah, okay. You're gonna say 1 in a million chance. Yeah, but guess what? It's been more than 1 in a million getting smacked.
Oh, yeah.
They getting toe up out there, chiropractors, or all this stuff. And then the next thing, you want to go ahead and tell somebody, yeah, I messed my back up on swimming and stuff. Well, how you mess your back up? Well, I jumped off the boat while I was going like 70 or 60 knots. And when then the first thing they're going to say was, shit,
What's wrong with you?
Kill you. Like you didn't kill yourself. That's the first thing they're gonna say. Hey, you all right? Yeah. But I got them likes. Look, I got 10,000 likes off that first one.
Yeah, look at the one above Max head. That's the one I got the most. That's when I got the most likes on that one right there.
Man,
people don't realize that, a lot of lakes be packed or have a lot of traffic. You know what I'm saying? You flip off, okay. Even if you do land, then you're okay. That don't stop the next person running your ass over.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, I value my life too much to be doing some risky shit like that. If I'm in that boat, I'm in that bad boy chilling.
Yep. And if I'm gonna jump off, it's gonna be stopped.
Yeah, it's gonna be stopped, and then even then, I'm kind of leery about jumping off. Too many unknowns. I don't like dealing with the unknown. I don't like to be in a situation I don't have no control. You know what I'm saying?
Totally no control right there.
Yeah. I'm just at the mercy of making sure nothing don't bite me, pull me down. Anything.
Yeah, like sharks.
Oh yeah. Like, oh, they just want to kill me. Oh, they don't like humans. They be like, yeah, but by the time he spit your damn leg off, you lost a couple of limbs, and you talking about he ain't like you. He had to bite to find out.
You don't smell no blood. Said there's blood coming out your mouth when you smack that water at 60, 70 knots.
Use your head, y'all. Use your common sense. Let the folks who like to dive off fast boats and go, 2 miles under the damn water. Let them folks, that need that kind of excitement do that shit. Let them do that. Nature and handle the rest.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna sit back with it. I'm just gonna sit back and I'm just gonna enjoy the view. That's it for me.
Yeah, that right there just too much. Man, just don't talk about it. No.
Don't say shit. Don't say anything. Look at me.
Don't tell nobody that I messed my back up. Jumping off the boat, going 70 miles an hour. Don't tell nobody.
You didn't see that money go in my pocket, did you? Because I ain't talk about it. You didn't see that, did you? So it's crazy. But yeah, man, we definitely gonna get out of that, man. Just y'all be careful. Stop getting out in them damn boats and acting stupid. Just enjoy the ride. Go fishing. Shit. Now this cat right here, his name is Ryan Walters. He's the superintendent of public instruction in Oklahoma State. So he's very important when it comes to what curriculum goes into the Oklahoma State schools. And he had made a passionate speech, and he was like he just didn't see it right that the 1921 Tulsa Massacre, when a whole community of Black people was basically for no reason just slaughtered and ambushed. That was pretty much like a terrorist attack from above and on land for basically, let's just call it what it is. For really, it was just nasty racism and jealousy and because these folks were some of the riches in that area and doing well.
Right.
Yeah. So his thing is, okay, he doesn't mind letting the Tulsa Massacre be taught or be in the books in Tulsa or Oklahoma. His issue is he don't want it to be because he don't want it to be determined that the reason why it happened was because of race. I had to sit and look at this shit like, nigga, what? Say, what the fuck planet are you coming from? How you gonna write this shit? Like, it was an F5 tornado that came and destroyed the community.
Man, they just it's wild, man. They do anything to cover up what people did in the past. Just anything. I mean, y'all slaughtered them people, man. You slaughtered them. I mean, y'all bombed it. Man, y'all from the air. That was the first time that they just attacked their own people, man. And you want to keep on trying to cover it up. Come on, man. And then, the bad part about it, so they don't want the people from Tulsa to know nothing about it. They want to eliminate it totally, basically. They trying to do anything, man, to stop the real history. Like this right here. The last remaining two, and they told them they don't know. Y'all, we don't owe y'all nothing.
No restitution for y'all. No restitution.
Man, so you got to think about it. They was little kids, man.
Yeah.
And so they were based like orphans from there.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Life was definitely turned upside down at a real early age.
This is messed up, man. This is really messed up, man.
It is.
Respect your own history. See, the thing about it, if you put it out there and this is a lesson, it's like now you tell everybody else this is what you don't supposed to do. But when you keep on covering it up like that, it's like this is what you do and you can still get away doing it. It's just bad, man. It's just sad, man, how they did them people, man.
Yeah.
And steady doing it, and then don't want to recognize it. Everything that if they can't make no dollars off of it, they don't want to be seen.
It's insane. This cat's in a position to where he sits in an important position of education and determining what goes in the books, in the curriculum. So history is history. Tell the truth.
Yeah.
Don't worry about your own kids looking at you in a certain way, because they're smart. Kids are smarter to figure out, damn, my people were fucked up back then. That has nothing to do with me. But but then they may have more empathy on the situation, like, oh wow. Well, they just don't want to deal with the guilt of the fact that grandpa might be still alive or great grandpa might be still alive. Yeah, we burned this shit down. It was times different then. They don't want them to deal with it. They don't want. That's called fragility. They're fragile. Don't want to deal. The ego is so fragile. They don't want to deal with it. That they want to tell a fantasy of what happened, or make up a story and take themselves out of it. Like, well, it was some bad people back then. Well, not people though. It was just some people from outer space that did that shit. Wasn't. It was somebody. It's okay, man. You didn't do it. You know what I'm saying? And your kids are forgiving. You know what I'm saying? Kids can have understanding that back then things were different. They're not going to say that they're not going to assume that they were that way, or it may be a certain level of guilt, but it's a good thing. The truth is like a shot of Hennessy. It's strong, burn when it go down, but good for you. It's good for you, right? Yeah, that's not the right analogy. My bad. but it's true though, man. You got to tell these kids the truth and what really happened. Stop making up this shit and stop deflecting and avoiding. And the important thing is stop not wanting to take account. You got to take accountability for it. The country, not saying that you did it, but the country got to hold accountability for what happened.
Yeah, but this the crazy part. You can talk about the wars over any other country and talk about who was on this side and who did Napoleon and Genghis Khan and all that stuff. You can talk about them and say they're bad people and such. But when it comes to back what you did,
death row.
Hey, that's what they said about America, the foreign countries. They starting to tell everything about America. Say, look, y'all the same people who had slavery, and then you want to come over to other countries and tell them they can't do slavery. Y'all made all y'all money back off slavery. But it's to me, it's sad, man. America's sad. Hey, look, man, we fucked up. That's all you had to say.
Yeah.
Hey, the president of the United States come up there and say, I really want to say something to all the people. We fucked up. We treated our people wrong. We did stuff to them that we shouldn't have did. You know, it was just as bad as the Holocaust.
My uncle
even
too.
Worse. Because
my uncle did it too. Go ahead.
Yeah, you know, everybody kept doing this, and we was mind washed, brainwashed, and we wasn't right. And now we're trying to make up and try to do things right, and we're trying to make the people be together. They're more than hey, PS me from that Scotch. I mean, if we can go back in time, we would change history, and maybe we can do like We Are the World, and you know, hold hand in hand and talk, and now we're a better country. I think people would rather hear something like that from the president or from somebody or something higher power to acknowledge what been happening and what still's happening. That's the problem. We never changed. It's still the same problem. That's the problem. Like that. Look, it never changed. You know, cover up. It's sad, man.
I can't teach the kids that, man. It's not their fault. I don't want them to have to know what Grandpa Jethro did. I don't want them to know.
Yeah.
Tell the truth. But we already know once you tell the truth and you take accountability, if something comes behind that accountability.
Yeah, money.
Got to fix the problem.
Yep, money.
Yep, that's the real issue. But y'all got money for wars. You got money to go fix.
Man,
tenfold billions and trillions of money, dollars to go fix somebody else. Yeah, y'all got plenty of money to blow some shit up and cause confusion in other countries, bankroll people's pockets. But when it comes to little old us, and you don't want to say we take accountability and we sorry, because you know what comes behind that is you admitted you did this problem. Now, what are you going to do to rectify the situation? And that's the part they keep avoiding, keep kicking the can down the road.
Yep.
Just do what's right, man.
They waiting for somebody else so they can fight. So, man, I can't wait to the aliens so then we can all band together.
You notice that, right? And you notice they talk more and more about the aliens and shit. Now you start hearing, yeah, they're at the doorstep. You know what I'm saying? They're in my backyard. You know. So now all of a sudden we had anything to keep from paying these niggas off. Please don't. Putin's out. He got some nukes and he coming from up north. They about to start World War III.
Man, yes. Oh yeah. You know, Korean, they shot that missile that was in the air for like 70 minutes, and then it was going. How fast it said? Oh, it dropped right between Japan, testing their long range missiles and all that stuff. Y'all funny, man. This stuff is funny, man, because the real enemy is not us. We shouldn't be an enemy towards each other. We still divided, and we got other stuff that we need to be taken care of. You know, they keep on talking about the food crisis. They keep on talking about all this sex trafficking, all all this stealing these funds and all this other stuff. Okay, look, man, that's important. All this stuff important. But until we go figure out our difference, the difference between each one of us makes us special. It's not because we different and then you got to go ahead and you get mad or you get angry because somebody's different. You just got to be able to respect the other person. And we don't respect nobody, man. You know, United States, like I said, we remember, go over there, apartheid. You know, he was over there in Africa telling them what they should do. And such and such. Well, you was over here still beating us, water hose and sicking dogs on her, burning little kids and everything. And you talking about other countries. Let's get the stuff here right first. What's the first thing they say? Take care of home.
Take care of home first. Take care of home.
You spending more money out. But see, you got to think about it too. United States is a melting pot. And 90% of the people who they taking care of is foreign people whose relationships to them. You know what I'm saying? From England to even Russia. You know, all them. If you think about it, if you look at like if you go down Congress and House Reputation and everybody, if you start going down their family history, 99% of them ain't from here. They're from other countries. The same countries that they giving money to.
Oh yeah. And they pat in their pockets every day.
Yeah. Donald Trump ain't from here. His people ain't from the United States.
Like from Germany. Some of them Nazi leaders, ain't they? Some of them Nazi leaders. Yeah, Euro Americans. But it's crazy, you know. We're definitely gonna dive out of that, man. And it's unfortunate, man, that you know they like I said, they keep kicking that can. Only thing they do is kicking that can down the road. Some places are starting to take accountability, like you know, Cali or San Francisco trying to do some version of it. You know, Asheville's trying to do something like housing wise or community wise, but we'll see what happens. We'll see when the floodgates will really open up, you know, because as we already know, especially with Cornell West being the third option, you know, the folks are gonna hold Joe to it and hold the fire. They're gonna hold the fire to whoever's able to, you know, bring the reparations, you know, whoever can promise or whoever can bring it gonna be the one that wins. So we'll see what happens, man. But on to the next story, man. We always like to, you know, give our jab public service announcement. Now, did you see that the video of this cat when he's being interviewed?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And he said that he got four jabs to the you know, overall. And he said, I think in between one of those, I want to say in between the third or fourth one or something like that, the doctor was giving him blood work. And this is a bodybuilder. His name is Joe Linder, by the way. He was only 30 years old. But he said that the doctor, that the person giving him blood work was showing him on like some live under the microscope that, you know, look at this movement in your blood. Look at these particles and shit. Look at this stuff that's moving through. He said, "What's that?" He said, "It's that," meaning what you've been injected with over the last 3 or 4 times. He was like, yeah. He said, "Did you take the jab?" He said, "Yeah, I took it. I caved under the, you know, under pressure, under, you know." And, you know, we always told folks, you know, we know you're going to get spousal pressure, job pressure, you know, but at the end of the day, you got to make the best decision for you. But they showed this dude what was going on in his blood and stuff that was developing and moving around and
Rubber.
haywire and yeah. So this dude, you know, he checked out. He died 30 years old, man. Casey wasn't in tremendous shape. He didn't have any health issues prior to the jab, man. You know
what they're gonna do? They're gonna say he was taking steroids, and shriveled up his shit and made him go crazy, and it made him sick. They're gonna blame it on something else, you know.
It will. It will.
It's funny, you know, more and more these doctors are now talking about what the jab is doing to people. And, you know, just like the guys, they were talking about when you go in there to the eye doctor. If anybody know, they got a new procedure now. The eye doctor got to pay a couple more extra dollars for that. So they go and check your cornea,
your retina, look in your retina, do a retina scan.
Yeah, and see if you got anything that's floating in there. And they'll tell you what you need to see or what's going on. But I think this basically came from the jab, because now, you know, they're starting to look at the blood in it of people who didn't take the jab and the people who did, and they're seeing a big difference, because people who suckered into this and forced into something, you know, like they had the thing with like the vaccine. They was talking about the kids who didn't get vaccinated towards the kids who did get vaccinated. And they're talking about the kids who didn't get vaccinated at that young age. They're more healthier and more everything better and stuff. And talking about the babies who've been getting all these vaccines, been coming with autism, all types of other forms of diseases or you know, malfunctions.
Just negative outcomes altogether.
Yeah, so
problematic outcomes.
Yeah. So it's been going like this for a while now, and it's just bad, man. You know, you forcing people to take these experimental drugs, and then everybody know how the doctor's office work. You take one drug, supposed to help you on this, but then you got to take another drug so it won't let the first drug do damage to this part, and then you got to take another drug to counteract that other drug that was going to do damage to this part, you know, because kidneys and livers, a lot of these drugs from the pain pills and muscle relaxer and all that stuff, man, it do damage to your body. So I don't care how healthy or how you were working out and eating properly or whatever, these drugs, pharmaceutical companies is getting away with mass murder.
Period.
I mean, think about this, you know, from the oxy, you know, everybody, and the first thing they wanted to do was put somebody on Vicodin and oxy and all that stuff. And then they had a nerve to come back and talking about, if you was on oxy, you know, you get a big lawsuit. Every day you look on TV, there's another drug that they actually still leaving on the shelf, still selling, but it's a lawsuit. You know, just like they broke it down, talking about the women who took Tylenol while they was pregnant would cause autism.
Yep.
See, people see that's the shit that's fucked up. But your Tylenol still out there, and the first thing the doctor tell you is take a Tylenol. If you can't take nothing like a muscle relaxant, Motrin or whatever, that take a Tylenol. Take a Tylenol. You know, it's always drug, just like that Zantac. Man, they had me taking that stuff. I got off that stuff on my own because I was like, I'm not feeling right when I take it. You know, because you consistent taking it, and then it's supposed to help you with one thing, but then another thing, not how your blood pressure up. So now you got to take blood pressure pills, you know, or either the major thing that a lot of these drugs doing is dehydrating. So wow, now you constipated, or either you got the runs. You know, it's sad, man.
Yep.
Our doctors is taught to give you this stuff for experiment only.
Oh yeah,
that's it. Experiment only. Look, you take this pill. It's supposed to work. after so many years and stuff, and then they find out that this pill ain't doing right. They still live it on the shelf, but then they want to have a lawsuit. So you steady make money, but you steady, you're getting sued. I never understand that. I never understood that.
It's nasty. It is nasty, until the courts demand that they take them off the shelf, they can keep them up there.
Yeah. Hey, what about Roundup?
Roundup still out there. You can go to Home Depot right now and get some, even though they have to shell out their bread for the damage it's done to, farmers or folks who use it to spray everywhere and it somehow got in their system. So it's nasty. It's terrible. But at the end of the day, if you make enough money and you start to learn that with this country, if you make enough money, you can pretty much buy your interest. You can buy a politician. Now you can buy a Supreme Court justice.
Yeah.
If you can make enough bread, you can put a judge kid through school, private school, pay off his mama house, send him a copy of a Super Bowl ring, like how Jerry Jones did for Clarence Thomas. Look, when you spending that kind of bread and it's frequent, and just to be able to do it, nothing's done for free. Nothing's done without some expectation of a favor or something. Nothing's done just because out of generosity. You've just been a good judge, Mr. Thomas. Good boy. Been a good judge. No. You see, I paid for your kids' tuition. I'd be ashamed if, I cut that off.
Yep.
Now, you see this affirmative action right here? I'm going to need that to disappear. I'm going to need your vote. I'm going to need your vote, boy.
Yeah. And you going to tell the rest of them what I said. And I'm going to go ahead and grease their pocket too. You just think about it. What's her name? The chick, what's her name? Tiny Jackson, whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah.
She comes up there and it's just as worse. You left one, and then one died. And here comes somebody just as worse. I mean, you just think about it for years and years. Remember, it's the same judges that used to be talking about segregation and, what is right and what is wrong, and their opinion's supposed to count like they God, And we got more people that's talking about, them some good-hearted people and such. And then you go ahead, you look at their bank account, you're like, dang, how much do this judge get? And you find out the judge might be get what, 400, maybe 400,000. And then you find out his bank account is like 67 billion.
He ain't say millions. Now judge get hit off with
billions.
Damn.
Billions. And nobody ain't gonna say nothing. Because he's a Supreme Court judge. We had a situation where I know here it was real bad. A lot of judges, they was, they would put people in contempt of court, not making, to court and stuff. And they found out that a lot of judges was going golfing. They would have a court full of people who having charges going to them, but they going golfing. They be like, I'm taking off the rest of the week. And they be going golfing the whole week. And then the next judge say, oh, so you going golfing, you did this and stuff. Okay, I want to go out of town. So I'm gonna be gone about a week or two. It's bad, man. People just act like these people are God or first of all, 99% of them call themselves Christians, but I thought Christians was people who's supposed to be loving everybody, not just love you when I get a chance to.
It's all optics. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Ain't nothing genuine. It's all about, just control in general. Just divide. First of all, you got to conquer territory. That was to have conquest or have crusades where you supposedly going to save folks and civilize them, but you really just taking their resources and giving them a book, a useless book, and tell them study that. Now study that, boy. Now you study that too, and you won't have to burn in big fire,
man. Ooh.
So it's insane, man. We're definitely gonna go to one more topic, and this is a public service announcement because I'm the type of person, man. When I'm on vacation, sometimes I might take a trip to the amusement park. Love to go out to the amusement park, Cedar Point. I like to go to Disney World. I like to go to Universal Studios, and sometimes I like to go to Carowinds in my own state.
Yes.
This next story should be very alarming because in Carowinds, man, somebody had their camera on a pillar and they were pointing and she had the camera on like, hey man, look, it look like something's wrong with the pillar. The support beam got a crack on it. And then you see the doggone close the door, you see the doggone crack wide up.
Yes.
How in the hell did they not see this develop? Look at this shit, man. Look at this.
I know, man. That crack, that reminds me of Final Destination.
Oh my goodness.
Did
you see how I look when the roller coaster went over?
Yeah, it opened up. You can see the sunlight through there.
Ooh, you see the sunlight through that bag. Oh my goodness. That shit was 2 more trips. Look, the line is almost all the way across.
Yes, almost to the top.
Oh my goodness. Oh
yeah. Yes. And people steady on there with their hands out. Hey, yeah. And, hey. And the bad boy getting bigger. And then the person told the people.
They ignored him.
Yes.
Ignored him. So he had to go film the shit and put him on blast like this.
Yes, he had to do this to honestly get them to know what's really going on. So, you know what? I'm going to tell you one thing. This COVID, and all these people who died from this, who was real smart, that was not computer smart, that was really book smart, structuralized design, like doctors, engineers and stuff.
Engineers.
Yeah. And we got a shortage. We got a shortage everywhere. So to keep money, they gonna band-aid stuff because they don't have the right people to know about structure. So this is just a good example. If it was an engineer, if they had a structural engineer that was there, they would have told them, hey man, there's a crack in there. You're supposed to have a structural engineer to do the investigation around the roller coaster to make sure that the stuff not loose or anything that got damaged.
Right.
So this right here, this wasn't just one. This been going on for a while for that crack to get that big. You know what I'm saying? It probably was a little hairline crack, and then they just paint over it, put something on it, and seal it right quick with some what's the momentum commercial with the paint stuff. Like, this will hold everything, even when it comes to a flood.
You can put crazy glue. Crazy glue commercial.
What's it? What they do? The Flex, the commercial and stuff. They probably put that on there, man, thinking it's gonna hold. Because first of all, you're supposed to have a structured engineer at an amusement park to make everything so it's safe. So that means that could have been there for years, or it could have been there for months. But we know one thing, it just didn't happen. It just went, one ride. Yeah, man. Everything. No, baby. No, it wasn't one ride. That's been going on for a while because it was like the way it opened up and closed, and it got wider and it closed because every time when they went to it and then they went away from it, it opened up. So, yeah, man, this stuff is wild, man. To just even see that image at the amusement park, it make you think like, shit. Well, I don't think I'll never go on another ride in my life again. Because I can't go through there and look at the structure. And hey, before you get a ride, I need to take this drone and fly around and video everything around the thing.
Hell yeah, you better.
So I can look on there and see, okay, this one, damn, 2 boats missing over here. I can't go to this one. Go to the next one. Oh, shit. One of the rollers don't roll on this one. Oh, I can't go on that one. You know, it's scary, man. I just tell you, they do anything to get your money. They don't care. They sacrifice you.
Yeah.
That's a sacrifice, baby.
Literally.
For a couple dollars.
And that tells me that they just opened up, didn't have nothing to expect. They just opened up, like just not good, boy. Man.
Dangerous.
And I love roller coasters, man. This shit right here was 2 or 3 rides away from just a car just flying off track.
Man. Or that whole area just collapsed.
Oh my goodness. So not only the folks on the car messed up, but look out below.
Man. Woo. Told you, Final Destiny, baby.
Yeah.
Final Destiny right there. I'm gonna watch that.
Roller coasters.
I'm gonna watch that tonight after looking at this. Because I can't get on a roller coaster. I haven't been on a roller coaster so long since this injury and shit. And then that used to be my thing, man. You know, them bumper cars, anything that was going on high speed, like when they first came out with the Magnum back in the day.
Yeah.
And they had the Superman.
Yep.
Remember Superman, and then what was remember back the Beast?
The Beast.
Yeah, all that stuff. Oh man, I just love that. But seeing this right here, I don't even love to see nobody go on it. No more roller coaster. This is like having one of them pull-up carnivals.
Why the shit machine going out of control? The owner over there counting the bread while the machine going out of control.
Hey, did you see they showed that the one of the cars
flew off?
Yeah.
One of them happened like that in North Carolina State Fair when the car, like one of those carts that landed on somebody.
Yeah.
So, it was that was horrible, man. I don't do carnivals anyway. If I go by the carnival, I used to like to go to carnivals for because of foods or whatever. But now I just don't like. I don't want to go there at all. Because somebody else, some jackleg always just trying to let some raggedy ass machine just run and they don't maintenance it. They ain't never maintenance that mud.
And run it all day.
Run that shit all day. Why counting stacks?
From the morning all the way till around about 12 o'clock at night, man. Last show.
Last one. Oh shit. Then when that shit fly, he would hurry up and get out of Dodge. Like,
hey, everybody pack it up. Hey, they fold up the carnival so damn quick and Rose put it. They had the semis pull it on them.
They put this shit back in the storage.
No, they go to the next state.
Go to the next state. Go ahead, man. Make sure you get the Phillips screwdriver so we can fix that, man.
Man, go get some duct tape. Put the duct tape on it and some Flex Seal. That's what it is. Flex Seal.
No more amusement parks. That's a wrap.
Man, that is terrible, man. I mean, you could see that hole. Man, that hole was so big. It looked like it was about to just split open. And man, every time you seen it go, when they came around and went away from it, start opening up.
She did like this.
Yeah. Was clapping like.
Mama, make it clap. That's it. Look, they need to have speakers on the car. Make it clap. Make it clap.
Make it clap.
Make it clap.
Make them clap.
Yeah, man. Be careful when you guys go out to those amusement parks. That's all I'm gonna say. You might want to walk around and inspect Look at it run a couple of times from about 4 or 5 different angles. Go by each pillar. Look up and down each pillar. Support.
Look at the wheels.
Look at the wheels. And just, really inspect the ride before you get on it, man. But, that's all I got to say about that, man. You got to say to the folks, man, before we get ready to roll up out of here.
Oh, man. Just don't talk about it. No, let me stop that.
That's the easy way to go about it. Don't talk about it. Just don't say shit and watch your pockets swell up.
Hey, all I want to tell everybody: peace, love, and joy. Make that your week, if you can. Make it peaceful, make it joyful, and spread love.
Oh yeah, most definitely. Always spread love, man. And we'll definitely see you guys next week. Even if we don't come on time, we coming. So and we can
all over you. Let me stop.
Yes. We definitely about to roll up out of here now. You know what I'm saying? But definitely pray everyone has a good week, and we'll see you guys. We'll talk about it. Shit, that's what we do. We talk about it.
Oh shit.
Show your support at anchor.fm/FoundationKings/support. Once you become a member, you will receive merchandise in support of the foundation.